Hello and welcome to the city of peach trees in the city of gardens scenario. We are going to try solving this scenario. So let's look at what we have to do. We have to build 10 different park and plaza buildings. That should not be a problem. Then we have to build 15,000 squares of organic and local produce. Citizen happiness should be over 85, now it's 58, and a population over 50,000. Losing conditions are going broke, losing all your population, so you cannot just delete the whole city, and play 30 game weeks, or have the citizen happiness under 60 and play 30 game weeks. So we have to see that this value here is increased within the next 30 game weeks. So let's see what we are working with. We have one square unlocked, and we do have the highway axis here. I'm thinking to go build towards this direction, although then we only have this highway connection, so we have to be a little bit careful about the traffic, but I still think I might give it a shot like this. We have one square unlocked, and inside we can see that it is terribly planned. Everything is kind of concentrated onto this road here with many connections. The zones are just randomly put together with some industry down here, and the commercial just spread around, which I don't like at all. As for services, we do have a lot of electricity, which is good, but our power stations are spread around the city. Also that I don't like and I want to change. Water supply is good. The water pipes are terrible again, but also that we can fix later on. Garbage, we do have those 3 garbage landfills, which I would like to get rid of as soon as possible. So we are going to put down some recycling centers. Health should be fine. Death care should be fine. We do not have any elder care or child care, but that's not a priority for the beginning. Fire is okay for the moment, I guess. Crime as well. Education also fine for the moment. We do not have any public transport, which we might also take care of. And of course, we do not have any parks, which means that our citizens are not happy at all. So we do want to fix that as well. So the plan for today is that we kind of take care of everything that's going wrong in this city that we have so far, and then next week we can expand into a new tile and start growing the population and start putting down some stuff we need to reaching the winning conditions. Today the goal is just to not lose, basically. So I am going to do 2 things in the beginning, which is get rid of this awkward zoning that we have down here, because I do not want to have any industry and pollution here. Also, we should already stop the city or the industrial area to expand here, because I do want to extend a boulevard or a big main road through here. So we will have to delete a couple of houses, unfortunately, but because the zoning is just so bad, I think that's worth it. So next I am going to empty those landfills and set up a area where we can put down those recycling centers I was talking about. So I'm thinking this road here should be repurposed to doing some recycling, or rather be our recycling area. We do want to go out a little bit. Yeah, we do have a little bit of slope, but I think it should be fine. So next up, I am going to delete this road here and start building a big boulevard through here. There is a firehouse there, so we do have to take care of that later. And we are going to extend this boulevard through the entire city, which of course means that we cannot have so many road connections, so I'm going to delete those. Now, probably want to keep this main road, but then that means we have to delete those road connections here, so we only have one intersection here, and then later on over there we can have a second one, which should be fine. Next up, before I start the simulation, I'm going to try taking care of as many things as I possibly can, which means I am going to put down a road here, come out from this road. This is going to be our power area, so I am going to relocate all those power stations to over here, to making sure that everything is together and makes a little bit of sense. Here's the last one. Of course, you must be a little bit careful to not cut the power, because that will make people really unhappy, which of course we are trying to avoid. Then we do want some garbage processing. It will probably not be enough to have 4 garbage processing facilities, but we do not have enough money to do more. So the last thing I do is to just move those buildings that lost their access. So let's have the firehouse somewhere around here. And we do have the police station we can put in our residential area, maybe around there. We do have a school which we can maybe put here. And what else before we run out of money? Medical clinic, we can relocate. We actually have 2 medical clinics, which is good. And we can put it over here, so there will be access to the people on this side. So we will start the game and see what happens. We are making money, which is good, so we can concentrate on the stuff we need to do. So down here the industrial area has disappeared, which is great, and actually we can already zone some houses in this area here, because we do have some residential demand. I'm not going to try changing everything, like rebuilding the whole area. What I am going to do later is to kind of get rid of this awkward zoning, but in the beginning I think we can run the game like this and see that we can stabilize our situation. We must keep in mind that we have to make our people happy. Now, I mean, they're already happier or happy enough. We just have to make sure that it stays this way. what we probably should do is connect up these roads here so that they can actually receive services, and probably this we do also need to provide some water to our power stations. Now how? Oh, actually garbage is doing fine. One thing I do not want is have this traffic light or any traffic light in this area. So let's spend our time earning some money and turning off all those traffic lights. You can hear and see some houses operating, which is good. That's what we always like to hear. Here is probably, yeah, land value, and they do not have enough services. That's fine. They probably lost access to some services because we deleted the connection. So we do have some money, which I am going to use to put down a couple of parks. Not too many, because we still don't know how our city will develop, but we can already provide some parks and plazas. So I'm thinking to building kind of a commercial hub here, so I can put on one of those nice plaza with tree, and let's put down another park on this side. So very nice, people are getting happy. Land value is still not great, but because this is our entrance into the city, we do not want to have any zoning here anyway. So sorry, people working and living here, but we do not want zoning here. So I am going to delete all those zoning, because we do want free-flowing traffic here. We do not want anyone stopping. So that's a problem, because power outage will make our people very unhappy. So let's make actually 2 connections like this, so people stay happy, because we do not want to lose right away. So they need more services. So what could we give them to make them a little bit happier? Maybe, although it is maybe quite useless, we could try getting post office in. Not that we need one at the moment, but it will also give our industry an additional service. It will also make our people happy. So why not? And if they are getting some mail, maybe those factories will be happier. So, and if they want to devolve, they can. We do not have any demand at the moment anyway, so it's fine. So the other thing that I do not like is this access to the highway. First of all, we do need to continue the highway to the other side, because that's going to be our entrance into the city. And also, this is just not pretty and also not so efficient. So I do want to change this up as soon as I have some money. So I will let the game run a little bit to save up some money, traffic flow though is doing already very well with our little adjustments we did. This connection will also be cut later on, but for the moment it can still be there a little bit. Let's just check. Yes, everything under control. So we do have money, so let's see what we can do here. I do want to sink the highway down, so we can later on, if we have money, continue going underground under our city here and then come out here and continue the highway over in this direction, so we can have multiple access points to our highway. Now here we do want maybe to make it look also a little bit nice if we can, although because we're on the edge of the map we do not have that many options, but still I'm trying to yeah, make it look a little bit nice. I'm eyeballing it, but if we decorate, I think it should be fine. So like this, it's not a perfect interchange because if we come from here you cannot access this road, but because no one's coming from here anyways and it's just the entrance into the city at the moment, should be completely fine. Also lane mathematics at the moment do not matter because we do not have traffic coming and going onward anyways. So let's just quickly check if we did a traffic light or stop sign. We didn't, which is great. So there's already a lot of things being taken care of. People are a little bit sick because it's polluted here, but pollution will slowly disappear, and also those people. Unfortunately, the school is also here, so probably that means the kids will be a little bit sick, but I think there's nothing we can do at the moment about that, so let's just continue. I am going to make a connection here so we can zone some housing, and let's also see that we can zone some houses there. And then I'm going to go through and replace those awkward commercial zones here with housing, because actually here we could have actually a little bit of commercial, so let's actually have it like this, because this is kind of our main road. I'm not super happy how it's bending around, but whoever planned this city thought that was a good idea, so we're going to try making it work. This one here I think should be a house. Yes, looking good so far. Up here there should definitely be some normal housing, but before it develops, I'll downgrade to a local road, so actually our main traffic will flow along this highway, or not highway, but main street, which is good. We do have some space to some normal residential housing up here. So yeah, my idea is to first of all provide more garbage collecting. Now our processing status is already doing fine. It's a little bit, yeah, unfortunate that here is like a traffic concentration. So what I am going to do is, because also it's our industry area, I'm going to provide a road connection like this. I am going to upgrade this into a big industrial road and then give them access to the big road like this. So those guys here, they can just go straight, come down here, and then we do want another connection to our housing area, maybe over here, or actually we could also use this road here. So let's quickly check on our losing conditions. People are looking to be quite happy, which is good. So let's continue the boulevard and then convert this road here into another access road. And what's the other way here? The post office. So let's move over the post office so we can upgrade this road. This one should actually not be industrial, but like this. And then before we resume, let's get rid of these connections here. This, and we are going to make another power connection just to make sure we do not lose our power connection. Yes, looking good. It's coming together now. Also, our industrial area is kind of separate from our housing area here. We also finished emptying the first of these landfills. Trash looking very well. So yeah, I think this is slowly coming together so that we can work with it. So now here I want to build a small commercial hub. So I am going to see if I can extend this row network a little bit. Maybe actually go like this. And then we must unfortunately also get rid of some zoning here, so that we can make it a little bit more efficient. So here we're going to have some commercial for people to go buy some stuff. As I said, we are slowly going to get rid of all this unlogical zoning in here, because if we leave it like this, first of all, it's triggering me, but also because it's not good for our traffic and city management. So now this part is cleaned up, only industrial with a small commercial hub here, which we can make like this. So on this side we can put down some commercial, and then on this side we are slowly going to eliminate those awkward commercial zones, but for now this should be fine. What we can now do also here is maybe look at a nice plaza. Statue of Wealth, I think, should be very fitting. So why not put it down here? Oh, it's actually quite expensive, but I think you come into the city and you see this. I will decorate a little bit. Should be quite nice. One thing also we should at some point consider is some public transport, because now people actually have to travel around a little bit to maybe go buy their groceries or go to work. That will increase our traffic, although at the moment still doing perfectly fine, but at some point we probably have to look that we can fix this. Also, I want to get rid of those because I do not like polluting the water and have the poop river going down stream, so I am going to install some inland treatment plants at some point. What we can do next is look at our population a little bit, because we do have demand. Here's a water tower we do not need, so let's do some grid here, but it's not really a grid, actually it's more like freestyle, which is fine. And we can put down some housing here. House water's doing fine, so we can get rid of some of this residential demand and also fill up some of those empty spaces here. People are not sick anymore, which is good. So yeah, actually we're making very good progress. We can also continue our main roads here, and then we are going to slowly curve upwards like this, and we can have this main road up to the next highway interchange, where then a new main road will emerge from. And here we have this local collecting road, which we can maybe make a loop here, then reconnect as soon as we unlock the next tile. Also, I'm thinking to do like a mountainside residential area here, and maybe have a park on top of the mountain at some point. So let's check all of our services. Health is doing well. Yeah, because fire is maybe a little bit a problem. I would like to have a big firehouse at some point, also high school access, and maybe there is a need for a bouncy castle. Can never go wrong with a bouncy castle. People did like that. We do have happy citizens, so I think, yes, we've been playing for 30 weeks, but we have citizens that are very happy, so that's good. We're also making steady income, which is also good. Maybe I can connect up here to unlock some more zoning space for some houses in between. Yeah, of course I would never allow zoning to like go like this and have these ugly terraforming. But yeah, what are we going to do? That's what we have to work with. Now here I do really not like these commercial zones, so let's make them move out and have a nice residential area, which maybe we can also extend over to this side and try having some actual block like this, and then continue like this. Do we have water? No. First time actually can put down some proper water pipes that go underneath the road, as they should. Then later we can put down some housing here. So we do need some more commercial, which I am going to have along the main road. So if you move here earlier, please move out and go to our new area, which is zoned, because we do want to have some commercial buildings along our main road. The reason I'm doing that is so they have a lot of access, and also the industrial traffic delivering the goods doesn't have to go through our residential areas to deliver the goods. So that I'm fine, I guess. Here though I'm not, so let's clean this up. Yeah, it's a lot of cleaning up to do. Here also we do not want to have any commercial at these awkward zones here. We can delete as well, and maybe have it regrow a little bit nicer, like this. Now I think we're doing fine. Actually, we do have some or a lot of industrial demand, which I'm thinking we could actually, if we look at our resource, get into a little bit of forestry, because here is actually looking quite nice to do some forestry, and we also have access to our main roads, which I think is very nice. So let's extend this a little bit and do another road like this, which is going to go up to here. Here we can then have our dirty industry within the forestry area, and here we are going to have a nice big forestry area, which will take care of our industrial demand and also hopefully make us some money, which would be good. So let's see what we need. We will have to place our main forestry building, which we can do here. I hope it will fit. Sure, let's do it like this. And then we do want to have some tree plantations, which I think, how big are they before I make roads? Not so big, so let's come out here and have maybe 2 or 3 tree plantations. Why not 4? Give them some water. Also give the main building some water, and then can put down a power line underneath the main highway, main boulevard rather. And then we do also need some storage, which probably will not mind some pollution. But actually, let's do like this and put down some storage like this. Also needs some water. Nice. So can we put down something else? Sawmill, yes. These do not pollute, so we can actually put down the sawmills right here. Oh, and we should be careful not to run out of money. So we're going to leave it just like this and see if we can put down some housing to get rid of some of the demand. So let's zone generous amount of housing here. And I think we also need to now provide some commercial, so let's throw out some more people and zone some commercial along here. And we're going to zone small lots just because, yeah, I do not want to get the terraforming to get too crazy. Also, you might ask yourself, why not just unlock another tile, which of course we could do, but I'm trying to maximize what we can do inside the tile we have. How is garbage doing? Still doing fine. Perfect. And probably we've created some traffic lights, which I do not want. Also, I must provide some electricity over from our power station to here. And let's check. I mean, we are getting some workers in, which is good. And then we should also get some money. We have very good access, like they can go onto this main road and then leave the city, so that shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, everything is actually looking quite nice now. It's starting to look more like a city I would be building. Maybe one thing we can do around here is actually replace this with a row of commercial. It's very close to the main road, so people who live here should be able to go buy their groceries. I am going to try providing some walking path in between those houses to increase the walkability, especially because we still do not have any public transport. So we are going to try providing that at some point. I did want. Oh, we do have some trash problems. So let's provide one more recycling center. Yeah, it's fine. And we can also go out from there. And maybe we do need to do some terraforming to make some space here for our service area. so that we can put down a couple of those inland water treatment plants. I hope 2 is enough. And then if we do have that, we can get rid of those. Let's see. Yeah, even better. No, it's the same. Anyways. So we are having some traffic here, so let's see. Already working at a profit, which is great. That was not the button I wanted to press. So how's our citizen happiness? Not too bad. Yeah, so we can continue our expansion down here along the outskirts of the city, and then have a couple of dead ends into here. Actually, here we can connect, and then maybe come out from here. And because we do have a little bit of demand, why not just zone a little bit, and perfect space for a park. We probably should also look into some of the other options we have. For example, a fishing tour, or something maybe a little bit bigger. What is that? The beach volleyball court, which probably we can just put down here. And why not put down a marina somewhere, if we could. We can hear a lot of upgrading going on, which is great. How does this look? And then have a third road coming up. Like this. Yeah. I've done better zoning in my life, but just to provide some access to these people so they are not unhappy. So how's our park happiness? This region here could do better, so let's maybe have some Plaza here, although it's going to get rid of a lot of housing zones. I think we can live with it. We do have our upgrade in our forestry area, so let's... Whoa, that's a big building, biomass power plant, and because they do pollute, I think I'm just going to have them alongside here. So come out here and connect up down here. Can I put 2? Not in the industry area, not a problem. We can put down those 2. They already have water, although could stabilize a little bit. Energy needs to be transferred like this. And do we have the forestry barracks? We do. So I think... So annoying, okay. Yeah, he has to wait. We should also maybe see if we can put down the furniture factory. which is quite a big building, but I think here should be good. Just be a little bit careful of these intersections being quite close. I think it should be fine. I'm going to make them stop so we have priority on this junction, then it should be completely fine. And this will also make us a nice amount of money, which will be great. So let's see what we can do next. So this, why did they move out? Oh, they have no water. Yeah, that's understandable. It's fine. Stop complaining. Here looks like a traffic light, which we do not want. Traffic flow is doing very well, especially considering that our housing grid is quite terrible, which is not our fault. We are, because they moved out, just going to remove them and quickly do a checkup on all of our services. Yeah, fire is a little bit of concern, which I'm going to take care of, although we do need another high school. And because I'm going to try to expand this area up here, they will get a nice high school up here, like this, overlooking the lake, like this. And so health is doing fine at the moment. Fire, we do need some more fire stations. So let's put down a fire station on this side of the map as well. We can go right across the high school. So also down here there's some coverage. And elementary looks fine, police is looking fine. I would like to see some child health center, which probably can go on this corner there, because this maximum amount of coverage. So finally this has emptied out, so we can provide some more zoning of our regular industry, like this. Well, there's a lot of upgrading going on, which of course is very nice. Trash still doing fine. I think when this has filled up, we can continue our service area here. How is pollution? Yeah, our trees are not polluted, which is good. This is making us a lot of money. I know that we do not store any of this stuff, but for the moment should be fine. So I'm just trying to expand and fix as many things as I possibly can. So like this part here looks very nice. This looks quite organic and like a neighborhood with kind of like a ring road. At some point we might try to work in some bicycle facilities, but for the moment I'm just going to stick to the regular roads. I'm saying and using a regular road, which is always good. So Let's zone some more housing. There we go. And check for water. Water is still good. I would like to actually fix these very random water pipes, but not sure if it's worth it. Maybe that's something for the future, because I also do want to decorate this area a little bit. It looks very dry at the moment, so yeah, we'll see. Here, I think, yeah, we could actually make this a crossroads and have another connection to go up here. Also, because I'm thinking about how we could put down some public transport, and I think that's something we should look into. Although I think, yes, post office on this side gives some more services to those houses here, which I'm sure they will appreciate. Yes, they do. So let's see about parks. Maybe we also should put down a park on this side. Maybe a dog park like this. Yes, very nice. And can I work in something here? Not really. Oh, I can. Japanese garden it is. Right. Terraforming is a little bit weird, so let's try to hide it under some bushes. And then have some trees. Maybe some bigger trees. No, not those. Yeah, still a little bit wonky, but we can overlook this, I think. So, how does our city look? It looks quite nice, I must say. This is something, well, no, this is not something I would ever build, but this is something I can stand behind and call myself the mayor, if you will. So, how about our woodland? We're not importing, which is great. And we are making a good profit. And actually, we're going to upgrade very, very soon, which is also good. We also need more workers. So where can we squeeze another block? I think I'm going to expand this here and see that I take the correct road first of all, then that I can actually put down some commercial here, because we do have demand. Continue this pattern and then have some housing in between. And finally we are getting some square blocks and not those strange, whatever this, like this strange zoning, and we can actually get some nice and yeah, electricity should be jumping over, which is important, because if people run out of water, obviously they will be very angry at us, which we do not want. And should I already get into building my mountain reserve? I don't think so. Maybe that's, and we hit the next milestone, which is great. We unlock a couple of things. Also new trash management, which is great. I also always like to put down 1 or 2 saunas, because people do really enjoy going to the sauna. So let's put down a few. I see there's no water here, and that's something we probably should take care of right away. And then maybe also put a sauna across the high school. Why not? People will appreciate it, which is good. So we could also expand up here and actually see if we can have some housing up here like this, and have some dead ends going into here. I'll actually make this small loop looking very nice. We can put down some water pipes underneath the road. This. Let's do a loop just because we can, and let's zone some housing inside this newly created loop. Not sure about noise in this area, but I think we'll see. And actually, before anything is built, let's put down a park. Oh, I just got scared and thought we lost, but no, we actually hit some winning conditions, I think. Let's see what we did. Oh, we hit the 10 different parks and the happiness, which is very good. Of course, we haven't built any organic and local produce, and obviously also we're far away from our population, but it's nice to know that we don't have to be too afraid about losing traffic. Still over 90%, just how I like it. So we do need to think of some more commercial. We do have our commercial zone up here. I think we do need to make some space for some commercial zoning. Noise pollution is okay, I guess. Could we have some maybe leisure district down there? I think we can. So let's build a road along here, and can we turn down? Yes, let's zone a district along this road, and of course I do not want an industry district, but a district like this. And let's give it the leisure specialization and zone some leisure alongside the post. I mean, probably those people living up there will be a little bit angry that their view is blocked. Can we? No, we cannot ban high rises yet. Yeah, their view just got blocked, but I think we do not care. So let's see. Can we provide something for our youth? No, it's too close to the water, so Let's do it like this actually. And then, yeah, with some trees, I think we can actually make this look okay, I guess. Maybe just this house needs to go, because we do want to actually make this look good. So let's slope it a little bit and then provide a walking path down here. And then can, because we're close to the water, decorate with some palm trees. And also on this side, put some palm trees. And probably, no, that's too many palm trees. So let's just leave it like this at the moment and see, maybe we can decorate a little bit more later. As you may have noticed, we have a lot of money, which is of course good. We do also have some crime, which is not so good. So maybe it's fine. Actually, no, crime rate is 10%. So let's actually, on this side, put down a big police station to take care of some of this crime. Actually, what I wanted to do for a long time is to have a fire station, which we could probably build off this road here. And go like this, build a big fire station, and then move this one to over there, maybe here, like this. So if we now look at fire coverage, we have like a fire station in every corner. Whoa, and our whole wood area has burned. I didn't even realize. Of course, that's also something we should probably take care of. So I'm going to put down a couple of fire watch towers like this, and probably, because we do have the money, why not provide our city with a fire helicopter depot, which we can put, no, we should not put it on the mountain. We can put it maybe around here and extend our public service campus a little bit. So let's put it down here and provide it with some water and some electricity as well. So as I'm saying this, I think we finally need to build another electric facility, and actually I think I want to wait until I can afford some green energy, because I do not really like the coal power plant. So as soon as we have the money, we're going to buy a nice geothermal power plant or something like this. So because actually here our space is kind of running out, I think I'm going to extend our mountain village a little bit. So let's take our road and see, like, snake up the mountain a little bit, and then have some dead-end roads alongside, like this, where we can then build some houses just after we provide some water. So let's zone some nice houses alongside this road, like this, and maybe give them a park as well here. And the plan is to kind of continue again, like do one more loop, maybe connect up here, which should turn out fine. So let's do a quick overview of what we did in this first episode of this green city scenario called City of Garden. We first of all managed our zoning a little bit, so our zoning was all over the place. Now we have cleaned up most of it. We got rid of all the landfills and have recycling centers. We have good coverage of healthcare, and we already built one childcare center. Actually, we might also put in some elder care soon. We do have good fire coverage. Also put down a fire helicopter depot. We put down another police station. Our education is doing quite well. We do not have any public transport, which is also something we might take care of very, very soon. And of course, we already have some parks and plazas in, which means that of our goals, we already reached 2. Our citizens' happiness is very, very good at 89%, or yeah, is it percent? Yes, 89%. So we can next time buy another tile and continue expanding and start trying to reach our goals. Also, we do have a industry area which makes a profit, and also a factory that builds some furniture, which we can actually increase the production rate a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna leave it here. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon with the second part of the City of Gardens.